it's Sydney from Sid Plans It Out. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're going to be setting up my budget planner for 2023, and I have to say, in all honesty, that I've kind of been dreading setting this up only because I feel like I've kind of not done great with my budgeting the last couple months, so I'm like, ugh. Like, I'm not even doing very well, but like, that's no reason to give up on it. It's just like made it harder to like convince myself to do this. So this is the budget planner that I bought for next year. And, ooh, I actually like this inside cover. I was thinking I was gonna put this cover on it because I like the progress over perfection. I really like the inside of this though. I think I'm going to stick with this though because I decided to make it fun and use rainbow discs, like a rainbow metal disc adventure here. So since I want to do that, I feel like the black cover is the best way to go. So let's just go with it. So I'm going to put these discs on. And when I was counting these out, it like, I don't know, it seemed like too many. Like it's 9. It just, I don't know. It felt like it was not right. I don't know why, but whatever. But yeah, so like I said, I've kind of been dreading this because my budgeting hasn't been fantastic the last couple, I would say the last couple months. I guess mostly just in December. I did decent in November. I kind of started falling off at the end of November, but I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Progress over perfection. It's gonna be okay. Okay, I think that looks really fun. I've never done rainbow discs before, so I kind of dig it. Of course, these discs like haven't all been used, so they don't really work. Also, these covers are not the same size. Excuse me? What the heck? All right, well, that's a little janky, but we're just gonna go with it. Okay, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna put this first section in to block this glare here, and then I'm gonna flip to the back of the planner and put the rest of the pages in. Yeah, I always feel like there's just so much that I like want to add to this planner to help me like be better, and you would think that that would work, right? But I feel like it oh my gosh, why can't I figure out how I want this? I'm struggling. Okay. You would think that like putting, okay, I know that more is not always more, but you would think that putting more like organizational type things into this planner would help me like stay organized and on top of things. However, what I've come to realize is that it doesn't really matter how necessarily like organized I think I am. Geez, sorry, my thumb is in pain today. I'm not sure what I did to it. It doesn't really matter how necessarily like organized I am. I just have to pay more attention to what I'm actually doing because I'm not always doing a great job of like not spending something just because I'm like, oh look, I still have money. Like, just because you have the money, Sydney, doesn't mean that you need to spend the money. This is like my biggest downfall when it comes to budgeting. Yeah, it's a fun time. It's okay. Progress over perfection. We're gonna work on it in 2023. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. My goal for 2023, like my main financial goal, is just going to be to like stay within, what is the word? Spend within my means, I guess. And I would also like to, this is probably a big goal because I'm not great at not spending, but I would like to pay down half of my credit card debt. I feel like that would be good, but I'm also not gonna like beat myself up if I don't hit that goal. That one's gonna be more of like a stretch goal, and really I just want to make some progress, but like the ideal progress would be to pay half of it, but we'll see. Pinch those pennies. That's pretty much what it's gonna come down to. I just need to be more aware. I need to make it more of a focus, because right now it's like, it's something that I'm doing. Like, I'm updating my budget and I'm writing out my budget and like, this is how much I can spend and this, that, and the other thing, but I'm not listening to myself. Anybody else have that problem? Sorry, that was really loud. Anyone else have that problem where you're just like, yeah, this is what I should do, and then you don't do that? Because that's like one of my biggest downfalls. All right. Okay, we're set up on these discs. Ooh, that's so fun. I like the rainbow discs. All right, the next thing that I want to add here, well, let's add my name because that makes sense, right? Can I get this off? That is the question. This is just a sticker that I printed on my printer. It's just a font from Microsoft Word. I really don't remember which one, and I said I was going to look it up, and I still haven't. So, yeah. If you really want to know, I can look it up, but it's just one of their like cursive-y type fonts. Okay, so we'll put that there. And then, just because we're here and because I've been doing it in my other planners, let's go ahead and decorate this page a little bit, because why not? So I have the squad goals and the Fun Brights mega book, just like I used in my other planners. And I just want to throw some stuff in here. Maybe this one. It says, enjoy the simple things in life. I feel like that is a good thought for this page, like for this planner for myself. Let's see. Kind of like this one too. It says find happiness in the journey. I feel like these are good. I'm gonna put it down here. These are good little like reminders for me. Like, hey, it might not be the best time that you've ever had, but it's also not going to be the worst thing ever. Like, enjoy the simple things. Like, happiness is a journey. Financial stability is a journey. Like, it's all, you know, it's gonna be okay. That's what, you know, I just have to think about, I guess. I don't know. My brain is a little bit slow today. I have been getting up really early this week for work, like 3 a.m. have to work early, like I talked about for my in my catch-all video, and yeah, my brain is a little bit slow. All right, there's not anything else in there that's like, yeah, gotta have it. So since we went with these rainbow discs, let's put in some of those rainbow flowers that I used in my other spreads. I was like, I'm gonna take this page out, but no, I'm not, because there's like a million hearts on there. I was thinking the flowers were like all that was on here. Yeah, I was wrong. This is what happens when you don't use your eyeballs. So you don't realize everything that is on a page. But that is okay. Yeah, I don't know why those hearts just like really blended into the background for me somehow, some way, some reason. I'm not really sure. I want to use this one, but I feel like I like the spacing. So I don't really know where to use this one. I feel like this is good spacing. I guess I could put it there. It's not my favorite, but we're gonna go with it. And then, is there anything else that I want to put? I don't know. Ooh, let's put some sparkles. Because sparkles make everything better, in my personal opinion. I love sparkle stickers. Oh my gosh, this is what happened. You see, it did that same thing, but I was paying attention this time. That's what happened in my other setup video. And then everything was hidden and you couldn't see what I was doing. And then I got flustered about it, but then I went back and watched it later, and yeah, it happened in a place that I didn't even notice that it happened the first time. So that was really cool. Oh, planner videos. What an adventure you can be at times. That's, I feel like that is the epitome of what happened there. It was just an adventure that I was, yeah. You live and you learn, right? You live and you learn. I don't even feel like I'm making sense. I think this is like the most talking that I've done today because I didn't have to like lead anything this morning when I was up really early, and I work in a virtual setting, so it's not like I was, you know, in an office with someone. I was just by my lonesome in my apartment, and it was so early in the morning. All right. This page is adorable now, and I am happy. So let's go into here, and I'm going to put this page in here. And I'm going to go back to my current, I need to move some things. Please hold. I'm a mess. My thumb really is not very happy. I don't know what I did. Okay. So we're going to go to my 2022 expenses. This is a printable from Plan with Elise, also, in case you were curious. Okay. I'm going to put in here like the major expenses that I have every month. So I know that my auto insurance renews in March. I have to double check the date because I'm not 100% sure. I think it's the end of March, but I don't know. I guess I could put my own birthday in here. I don't really foresee myself spending a lot of money for my own birthday or anything, but we'll put it in there. April, let's see, on the 12th, my Sam's Club renews. And that is $45. This pen is like on the end of its life. Look at, it's on the end of its life. But I'm determined to like keep using it until it 100% is done. So it's not going to be the most, you know, like the darkest lettering, but that's okay. May 11th, Prime renews. So pretty much the way that I use this is like things that don't happen every month, you know, don't happen even like every other month, but are things that like will come up throughout the year that I want to kind of be aware of and pay attention to. I should have written on this before I put it in here because I didn't do a very good job of cutting it correctly. So this is a little tiny, but that's okay. All right. In August, both of my sisters have birthdays. And let me think, what year? Oh my gosh. This is going to be Gracie, the younger of my two sisters. This is, oh my gosh, this is going to be her 21st birthday. That's whack. Wow. Okay. That's weird. I am unprepared. All right. In September is my brother's birthday. And then my auto insurance will renew again. I'm hoping, so maybe not for March, but I'm hoping by the time September rolls around and that renews again, I will have had the ability to save up so I can just pay it all in one instead of paying it monthly, because it's cheaper that way and I would really like to do that. I kind of like forget about it, even though it's in here and I know it's coming and all of that good stuff. I continue to forget. Go figure. In November, my renter's insurance renews. And then in December, of course, we have Christmas. The only other thing that I think I might put in here, I'm not 100% sure how this is going to work, but in May, I'm going to be, I just realized I don't have any rings on. Wow. That's what happens when you get up at 3 a.m. In May, I'm going to be traveling to Europe for work. And I'm assuming it's going to work the same as it does now, where they like pay you back after you travel. But also we're going to be there for a while, so I don't 100% know, but I'm going to put it in there just so I can like be aware, maybe save up some and all of that good stuff, because yeah, you never know, right? Better safe than sorry. That's gonna kind of be my motto for 2023 budgeting. Better safe than sorry. Okay, the other thing that I think I'm going to do this year, because I was thinking about this, is like I never use these pages, but what if I use these pages to track how much I spend every day? Because like, so I go through and I do use these pages and like write out, pretty much I use these pages to like keep track of my bank account, like what's in there and what's going to be coming out. Because, you know, sometimes you pay a bill and it won't come out until like 3 or 4 days after you've paid it. So I want to make sure that I use this to write those things in right when I pay them. That way I have like an accurate statement of what I actually have money-wise. So that's what I use these pages for. But I'm thinking for these pages, I'm going to use them to write in spending. So this is what I spent this month, or like this day every month. And then if I have like a no spend day, I can write no spend in, and then I can go through and mark all of the no spends that I had for every month. And I just think it will be very, very nice to like see everything laid out in this way. And because a budget planner is something that I stick with for like the whole year, I'll have it all in one place, all in one spot to see it, I guess. I don't know, my brain. The other thing that I just thought of is I'm gonna mark when we get paid in this. I think that will be good. Let me grab, I wasn't prepared for this. This just came to me. Here we go. Let's look in this sticker book. Oh yeah, look, these will work. We will use these to mark all of the paydays every month. That way it'll also like show me trends, because I feel like, oh, it's not actually that day, it'll be this day. I feel like my trend, and this is without like tracking anything, but just from knowing myself, I feel like my trend is to spend a lot. If I could get these bullets, that would be fantastic. To spend a lot when we first get paid, like when I first get paid, because I'm like, well, I didn't spend money here because I was waiting to get paid, or, you know, now I got paid so I can buy this thing, or, you know, anything along those lines. And I think that this will be kind of a nice way to mark, like, hey, look, you're actually right there. Like, you are spending more, you know, on the 4 days after you get paid, or, and then like the 4 days before you get paid, you're not spending any money because you don't have as much money because you spent it all at the beginning and you didn't actually pay as much attention as you should have, that kind of thing. So I think that will be good. Did I actually mark that correctly? Yeah, that's a Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday. Okay. Whew. This new pay period thing, or way we get paid thing, is really, it kind of hurts my brain a little bit. So I have to think. But I'm going to put the rest of these in and then I will be back. Are you fucking kidding me? Son of a bitch. All right, I got all of my payday bullets in, so I'm good to go there. I'm kind of excited about this because I've never used these like perpetual calendar pages at the beginning of any of my planners, so I think it will be nice to have a purpose for it. All right, the next thing that I want to add, I have one more printable from Plan with Elise that's like new to me, and then some that I'm going to take out of my old planner. But I have this paycheck breakdown sheet that she has in her Etsy shop, and I'm gonna try this for January. I only printed one for now because I just wanna see how it goes. It's gonna take a little bit of brain power, I think, to kind of figure out how to do it. But I think it could be nice to use. So we're gonna use that one. The other thing is, so I created these for myself because I think what I want to do going forward is to just lay everything out in the monthly view, like bills wise, so that I can see them, and then maybe I'll decorate it, something like that. But then I want to use these kind of how I've been using my monthlies. If you haven't seen one of my monthlies for my budget planner, this is kind of how I set it up, where I'm like, okay, so it's going to be this paycheck and this paycheck. Like, I use this really to kind of track everything, whereas I think what I would like to do, like, I have it like split up, like this payment, and then it was paid in full. But because I split all of my bills by my paychecks, because I get paid twice a month. But what I'm thinking for next year is I'm going to use these, and I'm going to put in all of the bills, when the bill is due, the amount in total of the bill, and then here I can put, so like whatever the payday is. So like for January, I'll put January, and then it'll be, this will be bills that are paid in January. So this first payday is going to be my payday, my last payday in December. So it'll be, whatever that date is. I don't actually know. The 30th? Yeah, so it'll be the 30th. And then, okay, what money, like from that 30th payday, what pieces of what bills am I paying, kind of thing. And then I'll have the 2 January paydays. And then it'll repeat a little bit, potentially. Well, it will, because sometimes this like end of the month end of the month payday can go towards something in that month, but usually it goes towards the next month. I don't know. We'll kind of see how it goes. I created these, I just made them in Microsoft Word, and there's 4 per page. So I'll just need one every 4 months, like a new sheet. But this is what I'm going to go with, and I'm going to see kind of how it goes. I think it could be helpful. I think we'll see. So then I'll need a new one in May. I'm just kind of trying to figure out, like I said, trying to figure out new things that I can use to help myself be successful in my budgeting and in my financial and money life the way that I want to be. So that's kind of what we're going for. We'll see how it continues, or, you know, how it works out and all that good stuff. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some pages. I don't know if I need I don't think I need the stuff in that folder. There might just be one page back here actually that I want. Those 2. Okay. So I have this $1,000 savings tracker, and actually I might just put this in the front. Let's put it in the front. That will remind me to look at this as well, because sometimes I forget about that page. And then I have this blank hexagon tracker. These are both from Plan with Elise on Etsy, and I've made some progress on this. Obviously not a ton, but it happens, like I said. And then I don't know what I'm going to use this tracker for yet, but I kind of threw it in here. I printed one out, threw it in here just to have it there. And yeah, I think that's all. I think this planner is ready to go. So yeah, I'm ready to dive in and really get my life in order next year, or my financial life in order, because, you know, it's hard. It's hard, especially when you're, you know, I don't know. It's been a lot more difficult for me than I kind of ever imagined it would be, I guess. So, but that is going to be all for me in this video. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate if you gave this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.